I'm GA Stefanatos, and I'm the instructor for this course. And I have a passion for neuroscience. See that brain over there? I collect them. They're everywhere around this office. So let me tell you how this all came to pass. Well, it all started here in Montreal, Canada. This is where I grew up. In fact, I grew up right around here. And I went to university right around here. This is McGill University, and it was a very exciting place to be. One of the best places in the world to learn about neuroscience. As it turns out, Montreal has more neuroscientists per capita than any other city in North America. Part of the reason for this is because of this man who worked just down the road here. It's Wilder Penfield. And Wilder Penfield is a name that you will see in just about every neuroscience textbook because of his many seminal contributions. Under his direction, the Montreal Neurological Institute rose to become a preeminent institute in the world for research in neuroscience and for the clinical care of neurological patients. Penfield attracted many brilliant scientists to join the ranks of the institute, and this included this man, Donald Hebb. So Donald Hebb is credited with being the father of neuropsychology. His writings and contributions on the relationship between brain and behavior are also virtually in every textbook. And he built a department of remarkable scientists and teachers. And among them was this gentleman, Michael Corballis, who's written extensively on the differences between the left and right hemispheres of the brain and on the evolution of language in humans. And he hired this young man as a student research assistant. And this young man happens to be me, your guide to this course. So when I left McGill, I went to the University of Oxford in England. Oxford was also a very remarkable place to learn about neuroscience, having hundreds of years of individuals learning about the brain. Individuals such as Thomas Willis, who's pictured here. So my supervisor, one of my supervisors was Frida Newcomb, pictured here, who's credited with discovering conditions such as deep dyslexia. So while I was at Oxford, I spent half my time in the Department of Clinical Neurology, pictured here, and the other half of my time was spent in the University Laboratory of Physiology. This was also a very exciting place to be. It had a long and distinguished history. Charles Sherrington, who's pictured here, is credited with discovering the synapse, and he was the head of the department for many years. He won the Nobel Prize in 1932 for his many contributions. And pictured here is John Eccles, who was, in fact, for a period of time, Sherrington's research assistant. And he also was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1963. So as you walk along the halls of the building, you would see pictures like this one of graduating classes. So I thought this was a terrific tradition, and I incorporated in our human neuroscience class. So I am a little brain crazy, as I started to say. I have wind-up walking brains, brain frisbee, this brain bicycle helmet, cufflinks, as you can see here. I have a case of Brains beer from Wales, you name it. And here's my car, and here is a hydrangea tree in my backyard. So you might think, well, what does that have to do with the brain? Well, take a look at that. So bottom line is I love the brain. I love teaching students about the brain. And I think, or at least I hope, that you will love the brain too. So that's my story. Welcome to Human Neuroscience.